How's it going, guys? Just another day in the life, Koki Volleyball Club. All right, I'm gonna go through some little things real quick when it comes to serving. All right, one of the biggest things we're running into lately, and I've been running into, is players' technique is a little bit of a problem. But not just the player's technique, it's just the fact that the aiming aspect of the game and aiming when you're serving, it shouldn't be a hard concept, right? So if I want to aim for something, I want to avoid most likely a lot of times you want to avoid the libero, you want to attack a strong outside hitter, try to get him out of rhythm, or something like that. So aiming is something that you practice. You got to practice it, right? So a lot of people, as long as they serve and it goes over the net, that's just, all right, it went over the net. I did what I did. Even when you learn the technique, you do learn the technique, but it's all about, well, I got the technique down, it looks good, but there's no practice on where to aim at every time, especially crucial times. Now, when you're serving, you always want to start with a standing float. You always want to get that rhythm. You always want to learn from the basics. You don't want to skip steps. When you skip steps, what happens is what we just talked about. You can't serve certain zones in certain positions, especially at crucial times. So, right now, sorry if I messed up a couple. Haven't warmed up yet. Alright, so you're going to have your left foot forward if you're a righty. Right foot to the side, a little bit of a 45. Okay? Aim that way, not right behind like this. Not all the way over here. Not right here next to it. Right here. Okay? Now, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but I got two trash cans set up over there trying to go to zone 1. Trying to avoid the middle person, trying to avoid the libero who's probably likely there. Alright? That's the object. That's what I want to go to. So we're going to load up. Arm up at a loading angle. This is loading up right here, okay? Right here, every time. Boom. Boom. Okay? It should be a natural reaction to you every time you pull back. Pull back. Alright? So you pull back. Boom. Okay? Right in that seam, right in that angle. Alright? Now you do want to make it float. When you want to make the ball, if you want to make the ball float, it's basically contacting with your palm. Don't put fingers on it. If you put the fingers on it, it's going to spin. So you want to, boom, flat, hard, fast contact, boom, and stop. And it's not this high toss you got to wait for on a standing float. It's a quick. Alright? So that's what we use. Quick. Alright, so a quick toss to a quick swing. Quick toss to a quick swing. You're stepping, tossing, and swinging all in one motion. You should not have to wait and lose your momentum while you're doing it. Alright, same concept. We're going over there. Boom. To the spot, right? It shouldn't be that hard. For me to do this without even warming up is muscle memory. It's the amount of practice that I put into it. The amount of practice that I put into actually doing this and the technique. So right after I toss, a lot of players tend to make the mistake, if I'm going to serve over there, then I just face over there. Or I move down there because I can only serve straight. That's not what you want to do. You want to act like your normal serve, nothing changes, okay? After you toss, that's when you do that slight turn and act like you're going to go, and then you go to the left side, right? That's where I'm going. I put my body towards where I'm going to go after I toss it. So it's a normal toss. Boom, I turn, boom, right in the spot. Right in the spot, right in that seam, right to that area where we need it to, okay? Again, it's creating that good muscle memory, that aim. Now, if I wanted to go straight, which I can do from over there, but I'm going to show you right here because I don't want to move the camera real quick. All right? So let's say I want to go straight here. It's just a straightaway, right? It shouldn't be that hard, yet people struggle with it. It should be a straight ball, forward, stepping into it, boom, forward. Now let's say I want to hit it a little bit more to that line. It's still aiming. It's just taking that time to focus in and aim while maintaining that technique and that muscle memory of the serve. Boom. Right on the line. You can check it on camera. Right? And that's the aiming aspect of it. That's what I'm doing every single time. I'm not trying to be crazy. I'm not trying to do anything too ham, too crazy, whatever. I'm trying to actually just aim every single time while maintaining my technique throughout the entire time. Now I want to go short. For short, you want to add some height to the short so it can drop as short as possible. I don't know how this is going to go, but it's being smart, right? So if you know volleyball, if the other team is starting in rotation 1 with a 5-1 setter, even if it's 6'2", the setter's coming from that area in that corner over there where trash can is, right? So if I want to serve short, the outside is usually passing over there too. So I serve her short, let's get her out of the offense. Why aren't we smart enough to just get her out of the offense, right? So if I serve her short and she has to chase one down and dive and get herself out of that position to hit, or we put the ball in the setter's way and sometimes those setters freak out, it's a good option, right? It's just using your head, building that volleyball IQ. Boom. Right in the area, right in that 10-foot, literally right in the angle that the setter's coming in to try to get there, okay? Being smart, aiming. It shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. It's just muscle memory. Now that's just a standing float. If you want to jump float, here at Koki we teach a 2-step because in club it's so short for you to actually be able to serve. Now I like to teach a 3-step, but we teach a 2-step as well, just so you can handle the shorter area to serve on the court. All right, and it shouldn't be that hard. It's just step. So step with your right, toss, left, jump, right? And I don't bring my right foot forward. I'm jumping at an angle like this, boom, okay? I do my steps, boom, boom, boom. All right, so again, right, left, jump from right there, all right? And I'm jumping forward. You want to be jumping forward, not straight up. Kind of the jump flow is that momentum, all right? So you don't want to stop. So the toss is not supposed to be crazy high, all right? So again, very simple. Boom. That area again, right? We hit that zone, You should always do that. If you struggle with it during your warm-up. When you're warming up before a game, aim. Make sure you're picking that spot. Make sure if you have a game plan on who you're going to pick on, where they play, where they pass, you practice that in your warm-up. That's the spot I want to serve. That's what I'm going to practice. Right, but again, simple. It's going to be left, right, toss, boom. That area every time. Simple, right? Simple. Now you want to add that extra step into a 3. It's left, right, left. Okay, so it'll be left, right, toss, left, jump, swing. All in one motion. All in one motion. So again, very simple. Left, right, I'm tossing, left, and I jump from right here. See how my feet are when I'm jumping? And it's an immediate load. Boom. Okay? Immediate load. Every time it should be an immediate load. Boom. Right? Biggest concept with that, you can toss with 2, you can toss with 1. For me, it depends on how I feel that day, to be honest with you. I can do it with both. Just depends how I'm feeling that day. Right now I'm doing it with 2. Okay, so it's going to be, again, left first. So left, right, left, boom. Again, that area, that seam in between the trash cans, all right? You've got to be able to do that. You've got to be able to serve spots. Now, with that, you got to be able to serve straight, right? We talked about straight. So same concept. I'm going to go with the 3-step. So left, right, left, boom, straight. All right? It's not hard to do. It's just constant practice, aiming and remaining focused while you're doing it. Remain focused while you're doing it. All right, now, we started trying. I'm actually going to have to move the camera for this one. Okay. So, here at Koki, we haven't completely implemented it yet. We've taught it to a slight couple players. A lot of times when I want to try something new, I don't teach the whole club. I don't teach it to the whole club. I teach it to a couple players, see how it goes, see how it works, and see if we want to commit to teaching it to the entire club. Right now we're working on something called a hybrid serve. You know, I saw it. It caught my eye. I thought it was pretty interesting. So it's basically going to be a 4-step approach. A normal toss, like if it's a float serve, except you can switch it up, add topspin to it after you serve, or you can make it a float. Okay, but it's going to be 4 steps. It's going to be right, left. Okay? You're tossing on your second right step. So, right, left. Okay? You can add that spin, jumping forward. Now I'm going to try it again. I'm actually going to aim for 1, like I should have in the first one. Okay? Right? So, same concept. right, left. Ignore that. That was pretty bad. Okay, and again, it's even a new serve to me. I haven't had, as you can tell, I was so comfortable with my jump float. I was really comfortable with my standing float. That's because I got so many reps in with that I've created that comfort. With the hybrid serve, I myself also have not put in the amount of reps that I usually would to feel comfortable doing it in a game. All right, so same concept. Right, left, boom. Okay, we serve that area, add some spin to it. Now you can make it flow by just hitting it with the palm, boom. So at that point, your defender doesn't know what they're gonna get. They don't know if they're gonna get a float, or a top spin serve, or a top spin with a little bit of float in it, all right? That's why it's a hybrid. All right, then you get the top spin serve. Top spin serve is very simple. You're gonna lean forward, you're gonna toss it as you're stepping, and when you toss it, your ball has to spin forward. Boom, forward, boom. So when I'm stepping, I'm tossing, boom, there you go. And then you go left, right, to the ball. So it's right, so right, toss, and then left, right, to the ball. All right, we'll give it a go. We're still gonna try to aim for zone 1. Okay, right in the area, right in the zone, where we want it to go. Oh, I knocked the trash can down, sorry. All right, so same concept. We're gonna step with our right as we're tossing, add the spin to the ball. Then what you wanna do when you jump to swing, instead of turning your entire body, you wanna wrap your hand around it to the side, and that's how I bring it to the zone 1. Okay, hit into the net, my bad. It happens. That's what happens when you try to do an aggressive serve every time. But if you saw, I was going to zone 1. Try to take some off. Okay, right in the area. Boom. Right, so if you saw me there, I hit 2. One hit the top of the tape, the other one hit the net, right? So on my last one, I made an adjustment. I took off power, I adjusted, I aim a little bit better. Just so you can find that rhythm and timing, right? Don't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And hitting your head against the wall with it, all right? But again, that's mostly serving. Serving is a great weapon. When you have another team that has a strong middle, you want to get them out of system so they can't set the middle. But you can't do that if you can't aim, if you're not focused enough to aim. If you're not trying to score, get them out of system out of this, okay? So make sure you practice that, practice the technique, load up every time, boom. Every time you serve, boom, okay? Remember the steps, and then work on it. Work at home, all right? See you.